Welcome to the What She Say podcast. Here we tackle the tough and taboo conversations. You know, the type you only have in your auntie's living room. Yeah, those conversations. Because there are so many lessons and takeaways from this thing that we call life. And I'm here to talk about all of them. And don't worry, I will not leave out any details. So, with that being said, let's get into today's episode. What's the deal, y'all? Welcome back to the What She Say podcast with your girl, Gabby. Before I even get into today's episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to go to Spotify, listen on there, like, comment, subscribe over there as well. Also, please follow all of my social medias. They will be somewhere on this screen. Go ahead and give me a good little follow. Let me know, hey, I came from YouTube, different things like that, or I came from Spotify, or whatever the case may be. Let me know y'all listening, okay? So, before I even get into today's topic, I have a disclaimer, okay? First of all, I've been getting a lot of hoopla, so I want to address it. I'm not even going to avoid it. A lot of people noticed in my last videos, I was saying my man, relationship this, relationship that, all this other stuff. I just want to clear it up. Coming from my mouth, because a lot of people have been assuming, coming from my mouth, I'm not in a relationship, okay? Very happily single. I haven't been in a relationship in months. Those videos were pre-recorded because I do this thing called batch recording, where I record a bunch of videos at one time so that if I want to kind of go on like a little hiatus or I want to take a little break, it's fine. I can still kick out videos. So those videos were pre-recorded from the past that I just uploaded. I am single. I am happily single. I am not in a relationship with that individual anymore. And of course, I could definitely get into that, but that's like another video or even like a later video. So anyways, just wanted to put that out there. And I'm going to be honest. I was hesitant on continuing this relationship series based off of the fact that I'm single, because I thought like, I'm not in a relationship anymore, so I can't speak about relationships and everything like that. And I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not even gonna act like, I just turned it around all by myself, because that's gonna be a lie. I'm gonna be honest. A good friend, I spoke to an individual pretty much about like my doubts of continuing a relationship series, because I'm not in a relationship and I'm blase. And they were pretty much like, you're not in a relationship, but you still have relationship experience. You still have your own personal views on the things that you've been through and the things that you've seen and everything like that. Like, you still have a perspective. You still have a voice. Like, someone's voice can match up with yours pretty much. Like, you're still speaking for somebody out there. So just do it and just change your perspective or change the voice. Don't speak from the perspective of a person in a relationship. Speak on the perspective of a single person or a person who's been in relationships or whatever the case may be. Just continue to be vulnerable in your own journey, basically. So I thought about it. I was sitting on those videos that I had that you guys have now seen. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it. So that's, not the headphones trying to fall. Lord. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. I am speaking on pretty much what I'm going through now, and speaking on my own experiences and speaking on my own viewpoints and different things like that. And hopefully you guys can relate, or hopefully you guys can hear a different perspective that you may not have heard before or even thought of before. So yeah, that's where we at, y'all. Just wanted to clear all of that up and make it all clear. I'm going to say the comments before anyone else gets to say the comments. So yeah. Today, we are talking about singleness, how I'm navigating this single season, different things that I'm doing, to pretty much, stay out of that little funk that a lot of us single folk tend to get into when we, don't have a boo, especially fresh off of like a breakup. Now, mind you, my breakup is not fresh at all anymore, so I can pretty much talk about different things and I don't really get triggered or feel some type of way or anything like that. But for a lot of people, you may be listening and you are going through a breakup or different things like that, or maybe you even thinking about breaking up with your boo or whatever. I'm here to talk about that single season and what it realistically looks like. So let's get into it. Day one of the breakup. I would actually, let me not even start with day one. I'll start with like the beginning, because things happen in stages. I'll start with the beginning. Of course, the beginning, you kind of like, you go through like that little doubling back period where it's like, okay, maybe we just argue, maybe we could work it out, da da da. But I'm gonna be so for real with y'all. I knew the relationship was over before it was over. And I believe a lot of us women, or I can't even make it a woman thing. I believe a lot of people go through the same thing where kind of a relationship is over, but it's just like, eventually this is going to hit the fan. So I'm going to just wait on it. And that's pretty much what happened. So once we broke up, I kind of was just like, it is kind of what it is, because I had exhausted all my options. Like, breaking up to me is like a last resort type of thing. And anyone who's ever dated me knows that. Like, if it's gotten to the point where I'm talking about breaking up, like, please know we're fucked. Because I'm the type of person that I'm going to try and try and try and try again. But once I get done trying, we really over. It's really done, if that makes any sense. So once it was over, I was just like, oh, okay, it is what it is. And I continue to realize, oh, okay, yeah, it is over. Oh, okay, it really, really is over. So I went through, the stages of denial, wanted to double back, da-da-da. That was like within the first maybe 2 weeks, if I'm being so for real. And I'm going to just kind of leave it there, because once again, talking about the relationship itself is probably another episode. But once I realized, like, oh, I'm single, y'all, I felt like a huge weight was off my shoulders. Like, once it actually set in, I was like, oh, I can do what I want, and I don't have to check in with him, and I can go where I want, and I don't have to check in with him, and I can wear what I want, and I can wear my hair the way I want to wear it, not how he likes it. I can get back into makeup, and I can do all this other stuff because I like it, not because I'm worried about what he likes and how he sees me and everything like that. I felt like, oh wait, I think I'm about to get Gabby back. Like, I think this is a moment. So it's just like, I felt free. I'm not gonna lie. I still feel free. I love my, let me tread lightly. Because in a sense, I do love my independence. I love being able to go where I want, do what I want, say what I want, act however, da-da-da. I do love it. Don't get me wrong. There is a part of me that still desires to be in a relationship and everything like that, but I'm not actively seeking a relationship. I'm pretty much in the headspace, like, if it comes to me, it comes to me. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But either way, I'm truly okay, because I'm doing something that I feel like a lot of people say they do, but actually don't do. And I know they don't do it based off of their actions and how they show up. I'm actually taking the time to fall in love with me. I'm actually trying to check in with myself and be like, hey, self, what do we like? Where do we like to go? How are you feeling? What do you want to do? Do you just want to sit and chill today? Okay, girl, you can sit and chill today. Do you want to go ahead and take yourself out on a date? Okay, girl, where we going? I'm really trying to become my own friend and learn myself and honestly heal. I'm trying to heal, not only from that last relationship, but just different situations. Because one thing a relationship will do, whether it's a good one or a bad one, it will reveal a lot about you. And that's what the last one definitely did. It revealed a lot about me. And honestly, I'm going to be transparent. It revealed a lot that I need to work on. And it revealed that a lot of the things I thought I was over, definitely was not over it. And it showed up through how often I got triggered by certain things. So I would definitely say I'm taking the time to really be like, hey, let's sift through that. What was that? Why did you get so easily triggered by that? Or why were you constantly trying to argue about this? You don't even like to argue. Like, why were you doing that? Why was this happening? Different things like that. So during this single season, I'm getting to know me, and I'm loving me, and I'm hanging out with me. And a lot of people, they think, oh, being single is lonely. I truly feel like if you like your own company, it's not lonely. And honestly, I was blessed with really, really good friends. I was blessed with a family that supports me. And I'm a very family oriented person. So we're always going places, hanging out, talking, different things like that. So I'm constantly still kind of doing stuff, and life is still moving. Like the moves are still being done, you know? So I don't really feel much of an absence, like, oh, I need a person to do this and do that. I don't really feel that. So quite frankly, for me, being single really isn't that bad. People be making it seem like it's just oh so bad, especially for a woman to be single and everything like that. Like, oh, you're this and you're that, you're damaged goods, you're blah 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 blah. Whole time I'm having the time of my life right now. Transparently. I am like, I have a good job, I'm trying to figure out my life. I'm actually taking the time to figure me out and invest in myself and pour into myself and just different things like that. I don't see how people would see singleness as a bad thing. Well, yes, I do. Let me stop fronting. Yes, I do. Because I used to be, we're going to get deep. Okay, here we go. I used to have that mindset of, I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be single. I'd rather be with somebody who honestly treats me like crap before I just be by myself. And to be honest, that was because I didn't really like myself back then. I didn't. And I was surrounded at the time by people who made singleness seem like such a bad thing, and who pretty much was doing the exact same thing I was. You stand with the wrong person just off of the fact that you don't want to be by yourself, So I ended up staying with the individual that I know for a fact I should have left alone. I should have left them alone. But I was in that mindset of, I need somebody. And really look at that look at that phrase. I need somebody. Meaning I just need a body to be next to. I just need somebody to talk to. That's really the truth of the matter. So I couldn't actually understand why people feel that way. I would say now, it's lit over here. I'm cool over here. And on top of that, me being single but still open gives me the opportunity to really see that people really do want me. That sounds crazy. I know it does. Let me cook, okay? When you're with the wrong person, within a toxic relationship or whatever the case may be, they really make you think you not that girl. You not that girl. No one's ever gonna want you. No one's ever gonna love you the way I love you, which is a manipulation tactic. Okay? And it's just a narcissistic way of making a person stay, basically, because they're preying on your insecurities. So for a while, I thought, oh, people may lust over me, but nobody really wants me, or whatever the case may be. Like, nobody wants to be in a relationship. Like, maybe they are right. Whole time, I see why that nigga ain't want me in the streets. They love me out there. They love me out there. And to be honest, I'm not the streets type of girl. I'm more of the sidewalk. I'd rather stay on the sidewalk. But I see why he didn't want me out there. I see why he didn't want me to wear those outfits. I see why he didn't want me talking to those people and everything like that. I see why. I get it. I understand. For sure. I definitely understand. They love me here. They really do. So it's just like, and I'm not gonna lie, these people, they applying pressure. Like, it makes me realize how much I was settling, not just with that previous situation, but just other situations. Like, I realized how much I was really settling. I was settling for the bare minimum, if even that. These people now, they applying pressure. And I'm loving it. I'm truly loving it. So I would say right now, I would give singleness a good 8 out of 10. I'll give give it a good 8 out of 10 because I'm actually really truly focusing on me. And I'm loving it. I'm truly loving it. So, yeah, I'll give it a good 8 out of 10, to be honest. This episode is going to be a short one because mainly it was really a clear it up type of thing. Wanted to let y'all know the ones and twos and different things like that. And also giving, like, you know, my quick perspective of singleness and what that looks like and what it's looked like for me now, you know. So, I just wanted to put that out there for sure. So I'm going to just pretty much wrap this one up for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Once again, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know that you guys are liking what you're hearing and everything like that. Remember, if she didn't say it, it'll never get said. And I will see you guys the next episode. Bye.